Hi everyone! Today, let's talk about body shamings. Most of us potential victims of body shaming, the widespread phenomenon of receiving cruel feedback when our bodies doesn't meet with the unrealistic beauty standards of our time. We spend our time lost in the self-critical thought, despising our body and comparing ourselves unfavorable to others. In a survey of adolescents in grades 9 to 12, more than 55% of female and 29% of male were trying to lose weight. Over 18% of girls and 8% of boys in the last of 30 days gone without food for 24 hours or more just to lose the weight. And 9% of people with eating disorder fall between the age of 12 and 25, like that. There are various reasons why people at my age are targeted, including we are too young to realize what's right or what's wrong for our health. We are so influenced. We are so easily influenced by celebrities and the media. We overthink and always overthink what the other people judgment us, and many of us don't even understand what incorrect in saying you are fat, you are beautiful. The illustration has been inspired by one of the campaign against body shaming that's called Bodies Aren't Ugly. Bullying is let us make each other realize that fat, tall, short or thin, these are not insult but just a characteristic. A number of weight machine cannot determine our worth. Losing weight is not our life work, and counting calories is not the call of our soul. Like Janusri Hershey, the founder of the Birth Without Fear, writes that my body has been gloriously used from the top of my head down to the tips of my toes. I use the talent I have been given to the best of my ability. I try to use my mind to live my passions that will make my soul feel alive. My voice is heard and used to speak the truth, inspiration and empowerment. To tell my family I love them as often as possible. My ears listening to their story after story as a woman process. My heart has arched with loss and scare, with joy and love. My breasts have nourished children. My womb has created life. My body had birthed human beings. My hand and arms are comforted and held those that I love, and embraced 1,000 of women and men in hugs and solitary. My legs has squared as I push out children. My feet has chased a giggling toddlers. They are just a fraction of what my body has done in short of 37 years. There's a story from a Janusri Harsh. Skinny shaming is another type of bullying that is arguable, harmful, because it perpetuates the notion that somebody's self-worth should be based on his or her appearance. This illustration depicts those a number of phrases a skinny girl hears almost every single day. Sarah Pittman, a lifestyle blogger, writes that I have been exceptionally thin all of my life. I get it from my mama. That doesn't put me into some distorted stereotypical mold with a personality to match. I'm not a stranger to whisper, rumors, and insulting jabs in regard to my weight or to being shy simply, but because of the clenched judgment of others. Our body do not define us, although society seems to forget that. The media like to constantly remind us to second guess ourselves and push us to feel inadequate. we are either too fat or too thin, and we despise it. The word I will say is take on all, like what I'm going to talk, right? The word that I will say is take on all the magazines and their beauty standards. Like Andrea Wacher, a psychotherapist, and others say that I have learned that changing my body will not make me feel love. Loving myself will. To love oneself is the beginning of lifelong romance, and all women and men have the right to accept their body. The shame is on the ones who use that to attack their self-esteem. So, let's stop any kind of body shaming. Let's stop right now, together. Stop the body shaming right now and together. So, that's all from me. Thank you.